Morning or late morning, 11:23 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm T-Speaker222 with Dogecoin and you. I want to thank everybody who's still around in the community. I know we've been talking about the last couple of days how we're going to reinvent this until we get to the bottom. So I've decided that at least for this community, instead of just sitting here waiting for the bottom and doing daily updates or whatever the case may be, I think we could go into a position of, with Ethereum and Litecoin, we can look for leverage trading opportunities. And if they present themselves, because I don't straight trade until we get to the bottom. I have money on BitGet. If you want to join me on BitGet, there's a link in the video description below. It's my partnered link. And there's just a whole bunch of incentives for you to join and yada, yada, yada. So if you want to do that and join me on BitGet, it's a way to support and yada, yada, yada. But anyhow, what I'm doing is I'm going to look for ways to strategically trade this market with you guys. So what that means is until we get to the bottom, instead of just sitting here doing updates and kind of doing nothing and being bored, I like to leverage trade. And if you guys want to leverage trade with me, that's up to you. I'm not encouraging it, but if that's what you would like to do, or you can straight trade. But I'm going to be focusing on, with these trades, Ethereum and Litecoin, because I understand them a lot, and they're ones that I can copy trade as well in USD and trade in USDC instead of having to trade in USDT. So this is what I'm looking at right now. And if we can properly come back down and retest, which we have, for the most part, I still think Ethereum, we're going to have to come out. And yes, we're looking at these little bearish areas right here. But for Ethereum, it looks like we're riding a pretty substantial uptrend here. And I'm not saying that the volume and everything looks great. Let me turn these indicators back on. But what I am saying is it looks like we could be in a possible bump and run pattern. And getting into these style patterns makes it very tricky. So let's put the EMA and the volume back on, just so we can, not the stochastic, the volume. And of course my mom's calling, but let's look at Ethereum real quick and then I'll call my mom back. Come on, for fuck's sake. So, stochastic is low. I don't even want the stochastic. I mean, we can keep it on, though. But the volume you can see right here, we don't have the greatest of volume. We're trying to pull a bullish cross here, which we've already started. We're being supported on the 20-day. And if we can hold support here, we've got a nice move up with Ethereum, which we're in an area where I would definitely like to take a shot here. We just got to be careful. Let's look in the 30-minute time frame because we're being supported on the 4-hour time frame. In the 30-minute, we've pulled down, which means we might come down to this uptrend, and I like to buy uptrends. So I would be looking at about 1169, actually 1172 on Ethereum, ride it up to 1285 possibly. That's not a joke. We could actually make a move like that. That's the ascending triangle pattern that we're in right now, and that's actually what I'm going to be targeting. So if you're part of the Dogecoin and you army, make sure to be looking at the Telegram. I'm going to be more vocal in there about these trading opportunities. It's not what I preach, though, because I prefer for the community to buy on long holds. But there are opportunities here that we might want to take advantage of because it is a boring proposition waiting. So that's why I'm starting to do this. So make sure you pay attention. This update's on Ethereum. I got to call my mom back. But we're looking for Ethereum to come down into this area of about 1172. If I do buy a position, I will let you know. Either way. And then if we do end up breaking into that area, the beautiful thing here is we can come across like this, and bam, we've got a nice area where we look like we want to come into. So make sure you are paying attention to the Dogecoin and You channel. I appreciate everybody who's still continuing to support it. I told you it was going to be a slow process as we tried to figure out a direction of the channel while we were waiting for the bottom. And I think we have now. So make sure to hit that like button, and I appreciate each and every one of you.